Happy 8th of December. I hope you're all enjoying this festive period. I know I am. Honestly, I cannot get enough of the free meals at work that I actually get. So I wanted to talk to you today about a website called Curator Space. But first, I just want to talk about an art exhibition opportunity that I got into in Sheffield. It's a group called Fronteer and it is based in Sheffield. And basically the exhibition is Winter Solace, which is fabulous because there's no real open-ended what you can and can't submit. It's basically the artwork has to be small and A3, or if it's sculptures within a certain size, and it doesn't have to be around a theme, which is great because a lot of the times when it comes to doing your own artwork, you have to kind of justify what the theme is, whereas the submission that I did was basically the artwork I want to submit, my name, my artist statement, and that was pretty much it, and you kind of get chosen whether or not, if that makes any sense at all. So the artwork that I've submitted is this one. If any of you recognise this, yes, you may see it because it has been produced on my channel. When I find the video, I'll leave it in the description box below of when I was making it. It's basically an old piece of paper with a blue printing ink from leftover printing ink. Because it's water based, I just put some water on top of it to reactivate it onto the paper, and I drew on top of it with chalk and charcoal of a still life plant that I rescued from my workplace. Very, very simple, but it is delicate and extremely visually exciting for me to look at, because every time I look at it, I'm just like, this contrasting section here is one plant, and then you've got these really lovely smooth marks and flow marks of the other succulent plant. The reason why I wanted to submit it is because I feel like, this is just my opinion by the way, that drawing isn't justified enough within the art world. I feel like if you draw, you have to draw realistically rather than what you see. And that, even though, like I said, it is my opinion, I just feel like it's not represented quite correctly. One of those mediums that I feel like everyone starts off with and then progresses into something else. It's not really a medium where you start and stop, or you start in a different medium and end up going into a drawing medium. So the Frontier Gallery is based in Sheffield. There is a private view that I'm hopefully going to go to if I can get it off work. But the exhibition will run between the 19th of December to Friday the 23rd of December. It's open between 11 till 4 every single day, and if you're in the area, please pop in and say hello, but please pop in and check out all the other amazing artworks that are going to be in there. It's not just mine, there's like quite a few other places because the art gallery is actually a really good, nice size. I have worked with Frontier Gallery before. I actually worked with them for an art fair back in August. If any of you have been on my channel since then, I'll leave that in the description box as well, because it was quite an eventful day. Basically, it was the first time I'd been invited to an art exhibition, well, to be able to be in one since COVID. So it's nice to get back into things, and literally in the past few months I've been doing 5 or 6, so that's a really nice jump back into life. So this is my artwork that I'm going to be sending off. For size wise, it is A3. Don't know if you can quite get the perspective of it on the video, but I really love how textured and flowy it is from something that is pretty much going to be wasteful, because this paper I had previously printed on top. You can see where I've got like these random bits of blotches and then like little bits of lines in between, and simply all I've done is put an old print on top and then drawn on top of it. It's really simple but effective, and because it looks stunning, it's more of a waste not want not, especially in this time where everything is more expensive, so you want to get more out of what you have already. You have to excuse the lack of makeup. I'm feeling very festive. I'm feeling very festive today, but I realised before I was about to put my foundation on that it's from last year, so it was incredibly out of date. And I did test it to see if it was going to be okay, but when I looked at it, I was just like, no. So just the red lip. If anyone wants to know, it is NYX's colour in 569. It's a very festival. I only really use it this time of year, and to be honest, it just feels so nice. on my lips. So what I'm going to be talking to you about, because the application that I did for the Sheffield is through a website called Curator Space. Now, I wanted to mention this website for such a long time because, well, for one, I'm not getting paid to say this. I generally think it's a really good website to be on if you're an artist, especially because it's free. It's pretty much free to be on there. And then you basically just sign up to an account, which is basically the same as going on to Facebook. You just need your email address and you have an account for which you can then apply for art galleries, exhibitions, bursaries, anything that pops up onto the account. Because it's a bit like say Auto Trader, so you've got a variety of different artists, collaborations, galleries posting on there that you can then go in and read descriptions for exhibitions, for events, for anything in the past and the future. And I've religiously used it since I was at uni. Ever since I've used it at uni, I think it was the second year that I found it. How long ago was that? So 2017. So about 5 years I've been using it, and it is totally free. Like, there's a free version, there is a premium version which I pay for because I needed insurance for when I put my artworks into galleries, just in case someone breaks them, they get robbed, they get damaged. Anything that happens in the public eye is a bit like reliability insurance, but that you don't need to have that. It's just something that I would suggest to have, and even then it's only about £35 for the whole year, which is fabulous. But yeah, Curator Space, it's great. So there's like different options where you can like search opportunities and check out anything within the world that has been posted on there. A lot of them do charge. Let me get my voice back. Just because it's free to use doesn't mean that you won't end up paying money, and that is something that is totally down to the exhibition or the type of exhibition. So the Fronteer Gallery, for me, it was free to submit, and if I got in, I paid £10 for it. But for every submission that they do, it's completely different. Sometimes it'd be, from my experience, it's always been free to submit artwork, but when it comes to actually getting in, when you get chosen to get in, it's ranged from £10 to up to £250. It's totally up to you, and obviously I find it nice when a submission is free and then you have to pay, because I don't get why you would submit artwork that you're not sure if it's going to get in or not, because it's just not the way of it. It kind of excludes everyone, because the whole point of getting into the art world is to grab every opportunity as possible. So if you're having to charge people for them to look at your submission, you're kind of just like, really? Do I really want to be part of this exhibition? And it's what and some of them, honestly, I've come across, I've been like, you have to pay a submission fee and then you have to pay once you've got in, and you just think, why? I'd rather it be a bit more expensive for when you got in and have a free submission, because it's just not fair. You rule out a lot of people, and you end up getting more people submit work because it's free, and then you can kind of filter out all the ones as well, because if it's free to submit and then free to be a part of, that's when it goes a bit bonkers. I feel like everyone kind of applies for it. But honestly, it's probably one of the best websites ever, and like I said, I've been using it for 5 years myself, and I've gone plenty of submissions and art opportunities. I've just applied for a bursary within the Curator Space website, so hopefully that'd be quite nice to get my first bursary ever, because everything I've been doing art related has been self-funded, either by my wage or by people selling my artworks, people buying my artworks, basically. How you actually submit depends on the exhibitor, because they choose what they want. So they can either do, it's always like the primary name, title, year, what the artwork is by a photo or an artist statement, and then sometimes it could be like a set of questions or a video response, just something to get to know you, basically. And I found that having an Instagram, a YouTube and a website has helped me get further compared to when I first started. Yeah, I've made more artworks in that time, of better quality because I've actually had time to sit down and do it, but it's still really helps having those social medias behind me as well in terms of anything. Like there's one right here, I'm looking at my laptop if you haven't guessed. Opportunity here, it's called Sketches / Special Edition. It is done by Collective Art, which I have worked with before on my channel, and they are based in Georgia. With their exhibition, they have a little bit of description about it, and this one's a publication like I did with the last one, and it just basically gives the eligibility criteria, what you need to submit, the deadline, an application, and then at the bottom it says €20. It's something so simple. Sometimes they have like, it just depends on the galleries, but honestly the amount of galleries that I've gone to and found and kept in contact with is just a joke because of the amount of information that you get, and because it is run through a third party, you are pretty much guaranteed that it's going to be something that you can work with and you can trust. Saying that, you don't have to also submit, you can actually curate within this space. So there are several options for it. I'll read you through very quickly what the prices are for an artist. So I started off on the basic, which is free. You get to browse opportunities, you make unlimited applications, you get to review applications at any time, send and receive messages, and you get to store up to 200 megapixels. You get to store up to 200 MB of files and images. And the great thing is, even when you get to that cap, you can just go back and delete some. It's not like you have to pay for more space because they're permanently on there. You just go back and delete some off the gallery. So it's a very good way to basically save money and time. So the next one is £25 per year as an artist. You get everything on the basics, plus you are given a dedicated artist profile. You're eligible to apply for the artist bursary, which is what I do. So I think it's every 3 months they give out 6 bursaries of £250, which I've applied for because I really want to do some more drawing in still life, like portraiture and that. And there's some place in Liverpool that I've spotted and are actually really good to go for, and it's quite cheap, so I thought I'll go for that. But that's a whole nother video, hopefully, if I get it anyway. You also get invited by the exhibitors, so you don't have to just submit. You'll be like, if someone puts a application up, they can also go through a list of artists and just send invites to you, because then it does happen, if you don't go on every day, you will miss opportunities, and some of the deadlines are literally within a couple of days. So it's nice to have that backup of, if you don't have time, let's say if you had a really busy week at work and there's been a few opportunities, you will get that invite, and it also comes through on your emails as well, so you never really miss anything. And you get to store up to 1 gigabyte of files, so a bit more, but like I said, you can still stay on the basic because you just have to delete some to make more room of it. And then the Artist Plus, which is what I'm on, so that's £35 a year. You get everything from the previous 2, plus you get 5 million public product liability insurance. So it means if my artwork is damaged in travel, in an art gallery, etc, etc, it will be covered. I don't have to worry about anything. And I also get more files to upload as well. The only problem is that you have to be a UK resident to be eligible for this. I think it's to do with the insurance, because it's a UK insurance based company maybe. So yeah, so that's the artist subscriptions. And for curators, the free one is you get to manage and create 1 free opportunity, save and resubmit your applications, review your applications at any time, send and receive messages, and store up to 500 megapixels of files and images. I don't know about this one because I haven't curated a art opportunity before. So I don't know if once you've completed one, as soon as that one's done, you can put more on, or it's literally just the one and then that's it. But I would have thought it'd be like, as soon as you've done that one and completed it, you can then do another one. But I'm not sure, so don't hold me to that. And then the £5 a month one is basically everything you get on the basics, but you get to manage 5 opportunities at a time. You get to customise application forms, personalised curator profile, opportunities without deadlines, which is important because some of them are literally like, we have a rolling opportunity. So let's say if it's an artist in residency, you want someone to be in every month. For whatever reason, and you kind of just want to keep the opportunity going, and you also get to store up a bit more of the files and images. And then there's £20 a month, which is everything from previously. You get to manage up to 10 opportunities at a time, creates 5 separate users on the account, so you get to have multiple people on the account to keep in track of it. And then you get to invite a judging panel, and then you also get 10 gigabytes of files and images on that account. So very professional. And I mean, for £20 a month, that's not bad. I would suggest that would probably be best for like Fronteer Gallery. I'm guessing that they're gonna be on it because they have got multiple opportunities going forward. I hope I haven't chatted so much because I know I'm doing this off my own back, but I feel like it's such a good opportunity for people to get found and to experience it, because like if you enjoy art as a hobby and maybe the possibility of making it turn into a full-time job, then why would you not want to take opportunity in it? Like anything to help other people, it's great, because if someone's happy like me, I always end up paying it forward anyway, from something little like simple as just free information of just how to get out of, let's say, a job that you don't like, and you get to be able to be in that zone of doing things that you love, because that is the most important thing at the end of the day, is keeping yourself happy. And I think that's why I've managed to survive so long. That has answered all the questions about Curator Space and my gallery option. If you have any questions, please leave in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Hello! Come up! Come on! She's very needy. Hi! Oh. Come on! Come up! She's circling around me because I'm sat on my computer chair like a little shark. But yeah, if you have any questions, please in the comment section below. I'll do my very best to answer them, and if not, I'll try and find a link or something to find the answer for you. If you would like, there's also some social medias in my description box, as well as my eBay salon account, which is where you'll find all my artwork that I feature on my channel, including this one in the background if anyone wants to know about it. That one is for sale. And yeah, if you have anything else, like and subscribe please, because it's really important to me. Life-work balance makes me feel better. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye!